In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on April 27, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Kansas City Royals. The Astros and Royals are set to wrap up their weekend series in Kansas City on Sunday afternoon. Both teams are in the thick of the American League playoff chase, fighting to keep their postseason hopes alive. Sunday's game will feature a pitching matchup between two starters who have been better than most folks expected heading into the season. The Royals have had the Astros number lately when playing in Kansas City, winning 6 of the last 7 head-to-head matchups at home, including a clean 3-game sweep last April. Kansas City's hitters have teed off against Houston pitchers at Kauffman Stadium, putting up 10 or more runs in 3 of their last 5 games there. The Royals were tough to beat at home last season too, winning 55.6% of their games, and they've kept that going by taking 3 of their last 4 home series. Ubik has posted a 0-1 record with a sharp 2.28 earned run average and a 1.59 WHIP over 2 starts and 1 relief appearance against the Astros. The Royals pitching staff has been solid lately, holding opponents to 3 runs or fewer in 5 of their past 6 outings. Meanwhile, Houston has dropped its last 2 road series, and Valdez hasn't managed to notch a win in his 2 most recent starts against Kansas City. Brown has been dealing lately, giving up just 13 hits and 2 runs over his last 25 innings, which is a big reason why oddsmakers have the Astros favored. Still, that doesn't carry a whole lot of weight when you consider the Astros have been shut out in back-to-back games and have only scratched across 3 runs total in their last 3 contests. On the flip side, the Royals are heating up, riding a 6-game win streak with their offense finally waking up. Ubik has also been steady this season, allowing just 24 hits and 5 earned runs over 31 innings while punching out 33 batters. Honestly, it's kind of wild to see the Royals listed as underdogs here, but I'm not about to question it. As our first pick for this matchup, the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. Don't expect fireworks on Sunday because both starting pitchers have been locked in. Neither team has shown the kind of power that can turn a game with one swing, with a combined total of just 31 home runs so far this season. The Astros have hit the under in 5 straight games, even managing to win 3 of those. The Royals have gone under the total in 3 of their last 5 games as well, including a couple that went to extra innings. This one feels like another tight, low-scoring affair, so sticking with the under seems like the smart move. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus St. Louis Cardinals. It's the final game of a 3-game series between 2 National League Central rivals, taking place in the Gateway City. The Milwaukee Brewers are on the road, set to face off against the St. Louis Cardinals on Sunday afternoon. The Brewers have been struggling lately as they've lost their last 4 games in a row. On the flip side, the Cardinals haven't been much better, managing just 3 wins in their last 9 contests. Despite their recent struggles, the Brewers should have a good shot at turning things around on Sunday. They'll be facing Eric Fed, a pitcher they've had a lot of success against in the past. In fact, the current Brewers roster has an impressive .405, .468, and .689 slash line against him over 74 at-bats. This translates to an eye-popping 1.178 OPS, which is a solid performance over a decent number of at-bats. On top of that, the Cardinals' bullpen has been unreliable, something we saw on Saturday when Ryan Helsley gave up a game-tying home run in the 9th inning. With St. Louis ranking 25th in earned run average, the Brewers should have plenty of opportunities to support their own pitcher, the red-hot Jose Quintana, who boasts an incredible 0.96 earned run average. Right now, I'm not convinced Eric Fed is going to turn things around anytime soon. He's been getting hit hard by several teams this season, allowing a lot of sharp contact. The Brewers are definitely a better team than what they've shown in this series so far, and it feels like it's only a matter of time before they break out of their road struggles, something that's plagued them throughout much of the season. I believe Milwaukee will manage to salvage something from this series. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. When it comes to the total, Milwaukee has seen the under hit in 15 of their 28 games so far this season, with a record of 15-11-2 against the total. The Brewers are ranked 5th in the majors, averaging 4.96 runs per game, and that number increases to 5.36 runs per game on the road. On average, Milwaukee's games have seen 9.53 runs per game, but that jumps to 10.86 runs per game when they play away from home. Meanwhile, St. Louis has a 15-11-1 mark against the total, going over the line in most of their games. The Cardinals are ranked 7th in runs per game, averaging 4.78 on the season, and that figure rises to 5.15 runs per game when they're at home. However, St. Louis gives up 4.62 runs per game overall, though that number drops significantly to 2.85 runs per game at home. As a result, the Cardinals' games have an average total of 9.41 runs per game, but that falls to just 8 runs per game when they're playing at home. Given the pitchers taking the mound in this one, it's reasonable to expect that both offenses will be slowed down. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus San Francisco Giants. On Sunday, the Texas Rangers are set to take on the San Francisco Giants at Oracle Park in San Francisco. This game marks another chapter in the rivalry between these two teams, who faced off 3 times last season. The Giants emerged victorious in 2 of those matchups, but when you look at their recent history, the series is tied at 5-5 over the last 10 encounters. During those games, the under hit 7 times, with 3 games going over the total. I'm still not convinced that Jordan Hicks is a reliable starting pitcher for a Major League Baseball team. Yes, he can throw incredibly hard, but the problem is that he tends to wear himself out quickly with that kind of velocity. His inability to maintain consistency often leads to opposing teams making solid contact and scoring a lot of runs off him, as we've seen throughout much of the season. The Rangers have a strong batting lineup capable of capitalizing on any mistakes Hicks makes, and if he's not on his game, they'll do some real damage. While I'm not a huge fan of Later as the Rangers' option on the mound, especially given his long absence from action, the Giants have struggled with Hicks as a starter. I think they'll face similar challenges in this game. As our first pick for this matchup, the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Neither of the starting pitchers in this game are as seasoned as some others we've seen throughout the series, but both of them have a lot of upside. Given the fact that there were only 7 runs scored combined in the last 2 games between these teams, it's reasonable to expect that this will be another low-scoring affair. When we look at the Rangers' recent performance, the under is 9-1 in their last 10 games overall. They've only allowed a total of 28 runs during that stretch, showing how strong their pitching has been. On the other hand, the Giants are 6-4 in their last 10 games with the under, and in 6 of those games, they've allowed 3 or fewer runs. Based on this, it's clear that both teams have been involved in low-scoring games recently, so we can expect a similar outcome here. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Athletics. The White Sox will wrap up their series on Sunday against the Athletics at Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento, California. So far this season, the Athletics have posted a 1-5 record against the run line as favorites at home. On the other hand, the White Sox have done fairly well, with a 6-4 record against the run line as underdogs in their last 10 games against the Athletics while playing on the road. While it's true that the White Sox pitching staff has been inconsistent, I don't trust the Athletics pitching enough to believe they'll be able to keep the White Sox from staying competitive in this matchup. As a result, we should expect this game to be closer than the spread suggests, especially when we get into the later innings and face the Athletics bullpen, which has had its struggles all season long. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago White Sox to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The White Sox have been hitting the over in 7 of their last 10 games against the Athletics on the road, giving them a solid over-under record. Meanwhile, the Athletics are 9-5 on the over-under at home this season. Davis Martin, who has had a rough start to the season, is unlikely to do much to slow down the Sacramento offense. Even so, I expect the White Sox to keep pace with the Athletics by capitalizing on their weak pitching, particularly late in the game when the Athletics bullpen comes into play. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Arizona Diamondbacks. In the final game of a three-game National League Series, the Atlanta Braves are set to face off against the Arizona Diamondbacks at Chase Field on Sunday afternoon. This matchup will wrap up what has been an exciting series, and both teams will be looking to close out with a win. Spencer Schwellenbach, Atlanta's starting pitcher, has been off to a solid start this season, with a 2.56 earned run average, which ranks 25th in the league, and a 0.92 WHIP, placing him 11th. Schwellenbach has proven to be a reliable arm. In his most recent outing, he gave up 2 runs on 8 hits over 7 innings to earn a victory against St. Louis. On the other hand, Arizona's starter, Brandon Pfaadt, has also been in great form. He's had 3 consecutive strong performances, allowing just 13 hits and 2 earned runs over the past 17.2 innings. These solid outings helped him secure wins against teams like Baltimore, Miami, and Tampa Bay. This game is set up to be a close one, thanks to the strong pitching on both sides. However, the home field advantage favors Arizona in this matchup. The Diamondbacks have outperformed the Braves offensively this season, ranking 3rd in both slugging percentage and runs scored. They are also 4th in on-base percentage and 12th in batting average. Comparatively, the Braves sit 9th in slugging, 14th in on-base percentage, 15th in batting average, and 20th in runs scored. Arizona has also been dominant in recent matchups, going 14-6 in the last 20 games against teams from the National League East. When looking at the pitching splits, the numbers tell a bit of a story. Spencer Schwellenbach has struggled on the road, posting a 0-1 record with a 5.06 earned run average and a 0.94 WHIP over 10.2 innings in 2 starts. In contrast, Brandon Pfaadt has been effective at home with a 2-1 record, a 3 earned run average, and a .219 batting average against in 18 innings across 3 starts. Additionally, the team's offensive performances are not on the same level this season. Atlanta ranks 12th in the league with a team OPS of .717, while Arizona is 3rd with a .774 team OPS heading into Sunday's game. The Braves have had recent success against the Diamondbacks, winning 8 of the last 10 matchups. As our first pick for this matchup, the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have done well with runners in scoring position to start the season. Arizona ranks 15th in the majors with a .728 team OPS in those situations, while Atlanta is slightly ahead in 12th place with a .753 OPS with runners in scoring position. However, both teams are struggling a bit in the bullpen. Atlanta's relief pitchers have a 4.22 earned run average, ranking them 21st in the league, while Arizona's bullpen is slightly worse, sitting at 24th with a 4.69 earned run average heading into Sunday's game. Despite these struggles, the over has hit in 7 of the last 10 games between these two teams. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.